developer Mike Nolan wanted that 25-year tax break deal to move forward with the development right here. Town leaders really probably still reeling from the last long-term tax break that they gave somebody in the area, wanted more information and wanted more from Nolan. So tonight, what started with so much fanfare and so much enthusiasm basically ended with a thud. We've seen it before. Developer and Irondequoit native Mike Nolan in front of the town board asking for the approval of a 25-year tax break agreement. With a long-term tax break, he says he will tear down buildings and build this, a town square along Titus Avenue and Cooper Road, a town square that could attract more people and dollars to the area. But on Wednesday, the board wanted more details about Nolan's plan.
In that business plan, we need to know more specifically what's occurring in those buildings.
And they told Nolan 25 years was just too long, so they offered him 10.
To expect any board to live with something that's a quarter of a century long, we can't predict the future.
In addition, Supervisor Mary Joyce DeRizio told News 10 NBC it isn't just the time frame. She says Nolan is asking for exemptions on everything.
The reason he wanted the pilot was to get the sales tax exemption. He kept saying it's going to bring in sales tax, but he's asking for the sales tax exemption on all of the building materials and so forth.
Plus, she says his financials don't work, and the bottom line, taxpayers told the board not to approve it.
And we have had taxpayer after taxpayer say to us, you can't approve a pilot.
Nolan says he doesn't understand why the board would turn down his proposal.
It makes no sense.
And he believes he has all the information the board needs, but he says they no longer want to hear it.
They wouldn't listen to us. They wouldn't listen to our points to give us a chance to debate our objection.
That doesn't mean the project is dead, at least for board members. They say if Nolan is willing to compromise, they could still find some common ground.
He'll have to find some other way or come up with a business plan and revise what he has planned for it.
A few details here. The original plan that was out there was 25 years with a 0.5% of a tax increase over time. The board came back and said, hey, we'll give you a 10-year pilot agreement with a 2.5% tax increase. Still pretty good deal. Nolan said, though, if that's the final offer, he can no longer afford to go through with this plan.